Looks like someone had an accident.
Way to go, Fumbles. Fumbles. That's perfect.
Ah, that settles it. Welcome to the team, Fumbles.
What? No.
Hey you lot, Brass Polish here. Season 6 is going good so far. Already got half my wish list. And if this becomes a pattern, then it looks like Lightning Dust ain't showing up this year. Oh well.
The Rainbow Dash fan club just decided. Every pony's coming to see you when the Wonderbolt's new tour comes through Ponyville.
You know how Scootaloo holds the Rainbow Dash fan club meetings in the Cutie Mark Crusaders clubhouse? I wonder if Apple Bloom bears any resentment that Scootaloo's club has a higher membership than the one she started. I've got a fourth spit and polish up the pipeline, so more on Apple Bloom later.
You're still gonna be wearing a Wonderbolt's uniform, though.
There may be a temptation to think Scootaloo has an ambition to be a Wonderbolt as well, but going by the attendance the Wonderbolt's performances bring, I'd say she's in the average fan category.
But she's only in the reserves. Not anymore, kid.
That kinda sounds like they're kicking her out. Looks like Rainbow took it that way. Good thing Scootaloo caught on, or there might have been a throwdown.
Let's Wonderbolt! What she said.
This has to be the most informal recruitment in history. Is there an elevator up to Rainbow's pad or something?
Any pony seen my wing bomb? I don't want to be stiff when I show up at Wonderbolt headquarters.
Pretty impressive how she could keep herself airborne and level while only flapping one wing.
Happen, Rainbow Dash? Oh, yes, we must know every detail.
I bet Spike wishes he'd taken that Dragon Lord gig now.
To become a Wonderbolt, Firestreak decided to retire and teach full-time.
Let's hope he didn't leave any impressive records behind.
Hang out Wonderbolts with him there. But guess who was at the top of the reserve list? So what do you do now, Dashie? I have to report to Wonderbolt's headquarters this afternoon. It's only 2 days till tour starts, and I need to learn the...
Not a clue.
You're leaving already?
I didn't see any of this when Rainbow got her Academy acceptance letter.
I haven't even thought about your going away party yet. Pinky, I'm not leaving Ponyville. I just have to train for this show.
Is she dumbstruck? I'd have thought she'd be more enthusiastic hearing that. Maybe she's a bit annoyed that the reason she hauled all that stuff up there is gone? I don't know.
Good luck, Dash. Luck? Save that for the rest of the team.
Nice to see Pegasus characters using their wings to hold things more often. Unicorns have been levitating things throughout the whole series, but Pegasi mostly use their hooves.
Knows you're a great flyer, Rainbow Dash, but so are the rest of the Wonderbolts. It might be more challenging than you think.
You're right.
I've heard people say Rainbow's character goes through a regression in this episode, but if this was an earlier season, she would have completely disregarded Twilight's statement here.
Maybe I'd stand out more if I didn't. Team briefings are every morning at 0720, because there were 20 ponies in the original EUP guard that became the Wonderbolts.
I wonder if I could use that excuse at work.
The Academy bunks, but these are the official Wonderbolts barracks.
No one's ever seen those.
Himself.
Always the tail. Always the tail.
Always check both ways. Okay, newbie. We've got a show in 2 days, which means you gotta hustle your haunches to learn this routine.
She learned the aerial flower formation in less than a day, so this'll be a dawdle.
Yes, ma'am. I'll have all the moves down by the end of the day.
If those are the Wonderbolts' headquarters barracks, what do they kip in when they're touring? Is there a bunkhouse on a cloud that they tow around in the sky above Equestria?
Just gotta go up there and knock them off their hooves.
Forget Lyra. Rainbow's the one going biped.
Your most awesome member ever.
If there's such a big risk of getting hit on the runway, why don't they put a crosswalk there? Or better yet, make it a rule that you can't walk across the runway. There is another option for crossing it. If you look at the skid marks Dash left, you know that that trash can was already on its side. Either someone set her up, or they've got a raccoon problem up on that mountain.
Whoa. Are you okay, Rainbow Dash?
More like Rainbow Crash.
I'm guessing when the staff gave the new writer this story, his first draft was lousy and they called him David Crap or something, compelling him to step up his game. I'm not saying his writing's bad, but it's mighty suspicious that this new writer's first contribution to the series is a hazing the new guy story. What is that trash can made of?
More like Rainbow Crash.
There's no question that this compelled Rainbow Dash to tackle bullying behavior wherever she encountered it, resulting in that race to defend Fluttershy's honor. Forget that sonic rainboom, Starlight. What you wanted to stop Rainbow from doing was falling into that trash can.
Me on purpose.
Not quite. You forgot rule number 1, newbie. Always check both ways before crossing the runway.
Because it's not like there's a third axis for you to skim along.
Testing you guys.
Check the 9, Crash!
How do you think she took it when Spike called her that when she was under the influence of Poison Joke?
Rainbow Crash?
Maybe she was too naffed off at Sakura to care.
Rainbow Dash, over here!
Oh god, they're all doing it.
I'm glad you're still here.
Actually, Applejack stood like that a few times.
Having a good time? Worst flyer of the day has to clean up the whole compound.
And you left a long skid mark outside.
My name's not Crash.
Bet she wishes she'd accepted the Shadow Bolts offer now. I'd ask why Starlight's not there, but I guess she still doesn't know what a Wonderbolt is. I haven't quite accepted her as a main character yet, but I have no complaints about her so far. Well, except for I find her new main style jarring in that it's unnecessary. If it's supposed to be a mark of her reformation, like Sunset's costume change, then it'll take me a long time to get used to. Nothing about Discord's appearance changed after he reformed. Well, you know what I mean.
Why don't you think of the Wonderbolts like us?
I'm gonna stand out in a different way, just like you guys.
Except I'm not going to be all clingy cat shit from the fans or sing on or off key depending on the story's needs.
Good morning, everybody.
The one time Soren came close to beating his insomnia.
I just couldn't be more excited for the big show tomorrow. Are you guys excited?
Rarity's Pinkie Pie impression was infinitely better. Actually, we can call this a surprise impression.
So full of energy all the time.
Now she's doing her impression of Pinkie on Poison Joke.
Crash, you gotta keep a level head to fly the way we do.
Oh god, one is too many.
But the truth of the matter is, you should be excited. True. Go ahead and call me Forthright Philly if you want, but she yucks. I like to tell it like it is.
Did I mention how much I love Starlight's new main style?
Hard work paying off.
Maybe I'm being unfair as it's not actually Applejack speaking, but Rainbow's spot-on impression isn't just because they have the same VA. AJ's attitude has left that kind of mark on everyone she knows.
You know,
I think you're impersonating the wrong Twilight, pal.
can help increase stability in banking turns. It made me think that pre-flight checklists could really help increase our efficiency. So I went ahead and made them for every pony.
She'd rather be known as the egghead of the Wonderbolts than the crash dummy. Boy, is that sad.
Books. In fact, a lot of ponies call me Reading Rainbow.
We all know how wings work, newbie!
They're cartoonishly ill-proportioned and cause nitpickers to grumble.
The runway!
I'm so sorry. I was just trying to help because I care about all of the Wonderbolts oh so much.
More ham than a synagogue in Bizarro World.
Here, Mare. But if you're busy now,
Some ponies change their eye color when they do impersonations. Others change their manes. Whatever works.
Okay. I must tell you how much
You're gonna make him wet himself. Let's hope you're not the worst flyer again today.
As a fool, I've admired the mixture of bold lines and classic contours. They don't call me Rainbow Fash for nothing.
5 bits down, 10 bits a week.
The Fash is for fashion.
Crash! I'm not sure why you're acting like this.
She hasn't exactly exhausted her options of ponies to impersonate, but it's only a 22-minute show. That and she probably didn't know how to do up her mane for her Starlight imitation.
I know you're excited.
If she did her bangs up, she could still go with the nickname Rainbow Fash.
Okay?
For fascist.
Maybe this will help motivate you. We all have our nicknames on our jackets. Right, Clipper?
Clipper?
Right, boss! Whoa!
It fits. Hey, Raincloud's here. He has no trouble standing out.
I can't wait to see Rainbow Dash's first performance as an honest-to-goodness Wonderbolt!
There's little honest to goodness about the Wonderbolts, mate.
Speaking of...
Say, does Rainbow becoming a Wonderbolt mean she'll step down as Ponyville's weather captain?
Hey, can I borrow
Don't get excited.
some? What for? Oh, I just needed some help and figured the president of the Rainbow Dash fan club was the right pony for the job.
We haven't seen the Rainbow Dash fan club since Season 2, but it's easy to guess what they do besides talk about her skills.
What are we doing up here, Rainbow Dash?
This is quite a screenshot, isn't it? Rainbow Dash in a Wonderbolt's uniform and Scootaloo with a cutie mark. This show's come a long way, hasn't it?
Are you sure about this?
Huh? It's gonna be so awesome!
I'd say it's weird that Rainbow Dash pulled that scooter out of nowhere, but later Scootaloo has her helmet on. Where'd it come from? People seem to think Pinkie Pie's the only pony who runs on cartoonish logic, but that's just because her cartoonish unrealism is the most frequent and the most bizarre.
Come on, Pinkie! The show's starting!
What's the deal with that guy with the book?
A little bit bigger, please, but hurry!
If you want some big-ass cotton candy, get Rainbow to take you to the Wonderbolts Academy grounds.
To work on your precision.
I hope this works.
Suppose Scootaloo hadn't managed to land on the edge of that cliff. Zip your pants up. Why is it only now volatile? If it was set to strike, surely it would have gone off when Scootaloo kicked it and zapped her to hell. Put it away. Where's that smoke coming from?
Hope I'm not too late. That was amazing!
She's not wrong.
Way to go, Rainbow Crash.
Nice to see she's not booting Rainbow's ass out. Now let's see if the Wonderbolts will.
You gonna tell us what just happened, newbie? You changed the routine without consulting me and put other ponies at risk. I've drummed flyers out of the bolts for less.
I'm calling your bluff. You were never all that concerned with casualties until Rainbow called out Lightning Dust for her recklessness. What do the ones you've kicked out do? Leave their banana stickers on the napkin dispensers?
Join the Wonderbolts? I've only stood out for making mistakes.
Are you serious? You're the most talented flyer we've ever had.
Sounds like Maud showed them that rock candy necklace Rainbow made.
A dozen times.
Of course you're supposed to be a Wonderbolt. We've been waiting for a spot to open up ever since you joined the reserves.
But
Does that include Firestreak?
people called me Rainbow Crash.
Yeah, so? My nickname's Clipper. You know why they call me that?
'Cause you're as fast as a ship?
Double entendre.
As I clipped my wing on a flagpole as I was landing on my first day.
It is a bit screwy that we never heard any of the Wonderbolts refer to each other by their nicknames until now. Actually, the whole idea of nicknames in Equestria is a bit weird. How do you tell a pony's nickname from their actual name?
Hoof and mouth. You don't want to know what they call me.
I'm guessing on her first day she got into the curried Rice Krispie squares.
Right?
So, does this mean I'm still on the team?
You think you can be part of this team and not constantly try to showboat?
Nope.
Because I really didn't want to miss the chance to tease you for years about this catastrophe.
Call this an unhealthy message if you like, accepting name-calling and mockery. But this supports Twilight's claim that everyone starts from the bottom and stumbles when taking that first big step.
Just wanted to check on you. Are you doing okay?
I'm doing great, thanks.
You could call this a regression of Rainbow's character as well, but all I see is a pattern, and people are prone to repeat mistakes. If the embarrassment Rainbow absorbed on her first day of flight camp is anything to go by, she's got a bright future as the latest Wonderbolt.
You in such a good mood.
Okay, we're done. I'm Brass Polish, thanks for watching, and from now on I'll be grading the episodes I talk about. Using Hogwarts' grading system. Bye.
I'm Chandler.
How is that me?
Okay.
When have I ever done that?
When have I ever done that?